And we are back on The Rodriguez Show, and we have our first guest for the episode. He's returning for the first time since last year. This is Ce-Dephrent. What's up, man?
Hey, what's good? What's good?
Hey.
What's good?
How you feeling?
Feeling good, bro. Feeling good. This spot is crazy, man. Like, congrats, bro.
Thank you.
I did that, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. We moved up to the studio, and you're one of our first interviews. Yeah, we've only done a handful of interviews so far in here.
Hey,
so
for sure.
Thank you for coming through, man.
Honored, bro. Honored, definitely.
So the last time we saw you was last year at Eddie Rotten's release party. You did the open mic, right? That was it.
Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, man.
Definitely, bro. It was a vibe for sure. It was
some good energy over there.
Definitely.
We were supposed to do another Christmas event, but it fell through. But we're glad to have you here today.
Definitely.
The 12 Mo project is out now.
Yes, sir.
R&B project.
Yes, sir.
That came out in January, right?
Yeah. January 5th.
How does it feel now that it's been out for a minute?
Man, I mean, it's been good, man. I mean, it's only been out for about a month, a couple weeks, so it's still like fresh and new. But it's been good. Yeah. Honestly, my first time really doing like true R&B, I feel like, and so it's been fun.
Nice,
definitely.
Yeah, we'll get more into that. But yeah, so they can follow you on Instagram at IAM_CE_DEPHRENT. Just for the people that are listening on the radio, they can spell it out, and they'll see it on the screen if they're watching on YouTube. And there'll be links so you can check out the project on Apple Music, on Spotify. And yeah, man. So what made you decide to go in this direction?
I've always wanted to really do R&B. I feel like I just, growing up, listening to, too much Drake probably and whatnot and just different artists. And so, I mean, obviously I still rap and that's my main thing, but like I want to kind of just see how far, deep into R&B I can go. And so, it was just really fun. And shout out to, Kawhi Kid. He really just brought a totally different level out of me and just, it was fun.
Yeah, what was the recording process like? I know you recorded somewhere like a specific studio, right?
Yeah. So it was, so we were at, Black and Gold Studio in Whittier. And so shout out to homie Mike. We were just out there and we recorded the whole entire project there. And so it was just super fun. Just first time really being like recording a full project in a studio like that. And so it was really fun just having the glass and everything. And then him on the other side, it was a vibe.
Damn.
And it was really fun. So it was cool.
That's dope.
Definitely.
So how did you link up with Kawhi Kid?
I actually met him through church.
Oh,
actually, yeah. And so, so we went to the same church for a little bit. And then he's like, oh, I do music. I'm like, oh, bet. I mean, because he was already doing like on the worship team. And so I knew he, did music. But like, it was really cool. He's like, oh, we actually have a studio up in Whittier now if you want to come through. And at first it was like in like the bottom like kind of room. And so I was like, okay, this is cool and everything. But then when we went upstairs, it was like just huge and just the glass and everything was there. And so it was it was a real vibe. You got the lights, you know what I'm saying? Like Google turn purple, it's like, it was just super cool. And so we just kind of started to fill it out. And next thing you know, we got 1 song, 2 songs, 5 songs. And
how long did it take? Like when was this?
I'd probably say like we started recording back in like end of 2021, early 2022.
Oh, damn.
And so it was like, definitely the longest process for me for sure. Like a good 2.5 years working on this project. And so just, feeling it out and just really just trying to find the right tracks and everything and whatnot. So
nice. So you said Kawhi Kid's producing it, but is there any instrumentation on the project?
Shout out to the homie Nick, Nick Lupe, he was on the bass, and then shout out to homie, Eli, he was on the drums. They just, shout out to Michaela on the piano, here and there too. Just people that just Kawhi Kid kind of just brought in and just was like, hey, like they want to know sesh. I'm like, let's do it, But nice. Shout out to them because they really just like brought it to life. Like, my first time really doing instrumental like live instrumentation on my project, and so just it was super fun to do.
Have you had a chance to perform it yet? Like with the band?
I have not.
Oh,
nah. Okay. So we actually did a little something. It may or may not be a visual for it. I don't want to give too much away, nice. But we did something like that, and so that was fun. But actually, like at a show, like no, I haven't yet.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, we'll look out for that because that's exciting as well.
Yeah, no, for sure, absolutely.
So one of the things that you covered on the project, because I saw your breakdowns on your Instagram about the specific tracks, is vulnerability, being vulnerable. And have you ever? Because I know you speak a lot about your life and who you are in your music. Mm-hmm. Have you ever like regretted saying too much about yourself at one point?
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, I just feel like that's me, especially when it comes to the music. Like that's all I got is just to tell my life stories and hope people can relate to it, And so
has it gotten easier to open up as you've gotten older?
It has, definitely. Yeah, especially on this new music I'm working on. It's just really just deep, And it started with 12 Mo as being as vulnerable as I could be, and then now it's just like everything's kind of like opening up, and it's definitely getting easier for sure.
Nice. So do you have a favorite track and the hardest track to make on this project?
Yeah. So favorite one is Blue Hour Memories. The date night theme song, just because like that was like the last track we made, and so it was just a vibe. Like there was no pressure. You know what I'm saying? We already had the 4 tracks made. We just need one more, and so it was just I got in there, I heard the beat and just started going crazy. And it was just super fun because it was just has a little bit of West Coast to it too, kind of like out the door, but like it's just a different type, and it was just really fun and easy to make. Nice. Hardest track to make, man. I'd probably say Driver's Seat, actually.
Yeah.
Just because like the sample was so dope that I knew I had to really come with it. And that was actually, I think, the only track I did 2 verses on.
Oh, okay.
And so I was in this weird place where I was like you remember that era where it was like, a minute and a half songs, 2-minute songs. It was like maybe for more streams, whatever. Yeah. It was like kind of towards the end of that. And so like I was like, I gotta make it short. But this one was like, I just want a second verse on it. It felt right.
Yeah, because you wanted to live up to the sample.
Exactly. And so it's like, I had to live up to it. But I'd probably say that one because I had to do 2 verses on a track in like almost 2 years. You feel me? So it was just weird, but it was fun. It came out really good. So
yeah, shout out to you, man. The whole project is great. Is there anything else you want people to know about the project?
Yeah. I mean, just keep streaming it. Like there's there's some more visuals coming out, and just really just put yourself in my shoes and just really paint a picture of like when you've ever been, loved the first time, you ever been in your first committed relationship, like what that felt like. And I feel like you really be able to see the picture I'm trying to paint. And so just, just immerse yourself in it,
How do you, and because we talked about how you're open about yourself, like has your partner ever like been like, oh man, you shouldn't have said that about me, or like how do they react to when you talk about your relationship?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, she was just more like happy about it, I guess. Like she was like sometimes like a little shocked maybe, but not so much of like the things I said, but just the fact that like I made a full project about her. Yeah. Like she didn't think I would do that. Even though I showed her, I'm like, oh, this is about you, this is about you. Yeah. But even when it came out, she's like, oh, this is all about me. I'm like, yeah, like like I told you this, you know what I'm saying? But it was like a little demo, so it sounds way different than like after when the mixing and everything. But no, she's never really got mad about anything because I don't give out like specific details. Yeah. It's just like enough for to paint the picture. But she was just kind of like shocked that was all about her. Yeah. And so yeah, I say that.
Well, shout out to her, man.
Definitely. Yeah, shout out to my girl, definitely.
So what was the last thing that inspired you? Was there anything like even a book, a song, a movie, whatever you consumed, you were like, okay, like this would make me step it up?
Man, that's a great question. And last thing that inspired me, I'd probably say, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably just say just listening to like rap music again. Yeah. Because like just being in this, in this mood of like R&B all the time, it's like, I don't know, it's like, I don't want to say it's easier, but it's just like, I can like freestyle, like sing, but I can't like freestyle, like rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not even ashamed of it either. It's just like, I can think a little slower and take more time to like get my words out. So I say like listening to like just rap again and like more of it just really inspired me to get back to the pen. Like the pen's super sharp right now. And so.
Who are you listening to right now?
Man, great question. I mean, I always listen to Nas. You feel me? I'm trying to think exactly who. Like, there's a couple of people out there I can't. Like Ruben Vincent. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's a super dope artist. A couple of them too. They kind of just pop up on my Spotify. Yeah. But like just different rappers, more underground and everything. And so yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, so what direction do you think you'll go in next? What's next for you in terms of this project or even your own artistry?
Yeah. So I mean, I'd say definitely a couple more visuals for sure. 2 more. And so super excited about that. And then, that live performance I was telling you about, hopefully we can get that out. And then just honestly, like just getting back to like rapping, like I miss it. And like I said, the pen's super sharp right now, like being away from it for so long. Yeah. It's like, I'm excited, and getting back in the studio with Vista, and of course I get back in the studio with audio. And so it's just like kind of getting back to my roots and really just letting people know like who I am again. So,
gotcha. Nice. Well, thank you for coming through. And you ready to do a couple tracks for us?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right,
definitely.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.